for some reason I wasn't sure whether I wanted to try it or not. But after talking with Harley, or the ASMR Circus, she reminded me that there was only one way to find out whether I liked making them or not. So, here I am. Anyways, this time, as you can see from the title, I will be showing you what I bought as far as video games goes in the past 2 months, and next time I will be showing you the mangas I have bought. Now, starting off, the first game I will show you is for the PlayStation Vita, and it is called Muramasa Rebirth, or I don't know how you would pronounce it in English, Muramasa maybe, I don't know. Anyways, this game is an action RPG game, and it is really fun. I've actually beaten it. You can play as both characters. This guy is called Kisuke, and this girl is called Momohime, and you can play as both of them. And like I said, it's an action RPG, and the combat part is pretty easy, but it's still a fun game with a cool story. It takes about, I don't know, 20 hours to beat, maybe. And, oh, the cartridge not in there. And hopefully I'm actually speaking loud enough. But yeah, if you like action RPGs, this game is really worth getting. Alright, next I have 2 games that go together. First of all, I have Uncharted Drake's Fortune, which is the first game in the series. Let me turn it around. I shouldn't have picked up both games at once. But yeah. Uncharted is an action-adventure game mixed with a third-person shooter. And I actually haven't played the first or the second game, which is this one, Among Thieves. But I have played the third game, and I really enjoyed it, which is why I decided to buy the first and the second game. That way I can get the backstory and just get more fun out of this. I don't really want to make sounds while I'm speaking, just because I don't know how loud I will sound, or they will sound, since I don't really know how this goes. So next video is probably gonna be better. Maybe I will try to soft speak instead of whisper. I'm not sure. Alright, the next game is actually a Japanese game. Unlike last 2 games, it's actually in Japanese too. It will probably come out at some point in English, but yeah, and this game is Hatsune Miku Project Diva F2nd. So, this is, wait a second, I'm gonna try to focus from this. Alright, so this game is a music and rhythm game. Pretty much you just press buttons to the rhythm of the music, and if you like the Vocaloid music, you're gonna enjoy this game a whole lot, because it's really fun and it has a good selection of songs. NES games and 3DS, I guess, because I have one of them. The first one I will show is 999, 9 hours, 9 persons, and 9 doors. Now, this game was recommended to me by my friend a few years ago, actually probably more like a year and a half ago. I played it and I really liked it, so I bought the second game, Virtue's Last Reward, from the series, as you can see here, Zero Escape. And I loved it even more, but since I didn't own this game, I just had to buy it, even though I've already played it. This game is a visual novel mixed with point-and-click puzzle parts. And I don't really want to talk about the story too much, but pretty much 9% are stuck in a boat, or what seems like a boat. And there are 9 doors to go through, and they have 9 hours to find the exit. So it's a pretty intense story, let me just say that. But if you don't mind the fact that there's not much gameplay in this, and just like a good story, you should enjoy this game a lot. And the sequel too. If you like this game, make sure you try the sequel, it's even better. The next game is Golden Sun Dark Dawn. Now, I actually haven't played this game yet, but I have played the previous 2 games, and I love them a whole lot. This is a JRPG in which you collect gens, those guys here, and you summon them to attack, really. And I haven't heard that many good things about the third game, but I'm sure people are just really critical of it because of how good the other 2 games were, so I'm sure I will actually enjoy it. And sorry if you can hear my feet and my floor cracking. Some of them are my feet and some of them are the floor, the floorboards. It's pretty loud. Alright, the next thing I have is a 3DS game, and it is, what is it? Some of you probably already recognize it. It is Animal Crossing New Leaf. Now, this is a life simulation game, pretty much, in which you become the mayor of a village, and you have to do flower plants, to shake trees, you make buildings and stuff like that. You make money, you fish for fish, and catch bugs and stuff like that. The main reason I got this game is because all of my friends are playing it. So when I go to their place during the weekend, at least now I can know what they're talking about. But the one thing I don't like about this game is that if you want your town to look good and your villagers to stay, you pretty much have to play every day. And I don't have that much time every single day, so there are days where I just don't feel like playing. And because of that, I have lost a villager. But other than that, if you don't mind that, it's a really good game. I know it looks really kiddie, but it's really worth a try. Alright, the next 2 games are Xbox 360 games. I actually bought them in a local used game store where they had a deal that if you buy one $10 game, free. So the one I got for free first is this Lord of the Rings, The Battle for Middle-earth 2. Now, I am a big fan of Lord of the Rings. I don't know if you can see right there. This is the extended edition box set of Lord of the Ring, and then The Hobbit. And back there are the 3 books and the Hobbit book. And I don't even read much because it hurts my neck. So that says something. Anyways, this is a real-time strategy RTS game. I haven't played this because, well, I haven't had the time yet. And I'm also not a big fan of RTS, but still, being Lord of the Rings, I am willing to give it a try. And it looks pretty cool. There's a flying thing. I forgot the word. I forgot their name right now. It escapes my mind. But yeah, so this is the game I got for free, so even if I don't end up liking it, it's not the end of the world. And now the game actually paid for. Prince of Persia. I believe this is the first one, but I may be totally wrong. Anyways, I have played one Prince of Persia game. I think it was Sands of Time, maybe. I'm not sure. It was the one where you had to collect light things. But yeah, I heard it didn't represent what the game was really like, yet I still enjoyed it. So I figured I would try this one, which is more like what they are supposed to be, I believe. But yeah, for $10, you can't really go wrong with this. I'm sure I will enjoy it a lot. Alright, the last bunch of games are for the Wii U. I have 5 games left, I believe. And by the way, I don't usually buy that many games in a 2-month period. It's just this time, I had, like the last one, I had that 2-for-1 deal. And then 4 of the games I bought were used, so they were really cheap. And some of the others were just new games I really wanted to try. Well, actually, one of them only. No, 2. No, actually, yeah, 2. But anyways, the next one is Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. This is a platformer, and I believe it is the 5th or 6th game in this series, although I may be wrong with that. But yeah, I haven't played this game, but it looks really fun. And I've played the 3 games on the Super NES, and they were really awesome, so I figured I would buy this and give it a try at some point. Hopefully soon. It feels quite empty. I wonder, hopefully this isn't too loud. If so, we'll just cut it out, but let's see. No, I don't know why it feels like that. But yeah, this looks like an awesome game. The only, well, it's not exactly a bad thing, but the only bad thing I've heard of it is that it is really short. Like 5 or 6 hours or so, but anyways, I don't mind that much. Now the next game is also a platformer, and this one is Rayman Legends. Once again, I haven't played this game, and I know this is a multi-platform, but it originally was supposed to be only in the Wii U, so I figured I would buy the Wii U version to show Ubisoft that the Wii U can sell too, and you know that they will get supported if they release more Wii U games. And also, I just wanted to get the experience of the game for the way it was meant to be. Also, sorry for the random cut there, my camera stops recording after a certain amount of time. But yeah, like I said, I haven't played this game, but I've watched some videos of it, and it looks pretty nice, especially the musical videos, the musical levels. So I can't wait to try this out. Like, see, I don't know if you heard this cracking, but that was actually my foot, not even the floor. Alright, so the next one is a game that was actually released at launch, of the Wii U, and it has been said to be one of the best use of the gamepad, and a must own for any Wii U owners. So by now you probably know what this is. This is ZombiU. This is a first-person shooter and a survival horror, I believe. And I haven't played this one either, because, like I said, I don't usually buy this many games, and even then, I usually buy more than I have time to play because of work. So I'm trying to reduce how many games I buy, which is true because I haven't bought a game in half a month now. I've just been too lazy to make this video. But yeah, this looks like a really fun game. I'm not that much of a fan of survival horror games, but I think it's worth a try. It's not that I don't like them, they're just not my favorite ones, so I figured I would try this out. He looks a little bit scary, so it's probably not that good for relaxation videos. How about that one? I can't go close enough, but yeah. Alright, 2 games left. The next one is Wii Fit U. Now, this may seem like a weird game to get, but it's actually pretty cool. For the first month after getting this, I was using it every other day. Now I don't use it so much, only because I prefer to exercise for real instead of in the game. But if you never do any kind of exercising, this is actually really worth it. It's fun, and it really does work. It doesn't work as good as, doing, like, I don't know, going to the gym or something. But if you're not gonna do anything, then this is a lot better than nothing. And, but now I still actually do use it, but not for the exercises. I use it for something else that I will show you in a second. After I show you the back. Get moving, have fun, inside your home and out. And it is the out part that I'm actually using. The out part being, where's the focus? I guess here. The Wii Fit U meter thing. This thing, if you've seen the Pokewalker, it's exactly the same thing, except reskinned. And, if you know anything about the Pokewalker, it's probably that it's one of the best step counter thing that exists. So this is really useful. And in the game itself, there are challenges. Some, 40 kilometers races. Well, more than 40, but the one I'm currently doing is 40. And there are also some altitude challenges. And I enjoy doing those. Pretty much, this calculates the distance you walk, and also the altitude change that you go through, and then it inputs it in the game and moves you based on that. And this is what I really, really, really like about this game. So, if anything, this thing itself with the game is kind of worth it. And if you don't do any kind of exercise, then the whole thing is really worth it, in my opinion. Alright, now this is the last game I have to show you. This game is very recent. I think it came out a week and a half ago, or well, in 2 days from the day I'm recording this. It will have been 2 weeks, so it's almost 2 weeks. And this game is Mario Kart 8. This game is really awesome. I think I need to explain to you what Mario Kart is. If you somehow do not know about the series, you can probably guess from this. It's a racing game, and the new added things are really awesome. The gliders is pretty cool. The anti-gravity things are really awesome, and just the game itself is overall a lot of fun. So far, I have gotten all 8 gold trophies in the 50cc, the 100cc, and the 150cc. So the only thing left is the mirror mode. And I've also played online a bit, which was a lot of fun for me because the last Mario Kart game I played was Double Dash on the GameCube. So I've never played Mario Kart online. So this was really fun. And I think right now my score is 1,193 or so. You start at 1,000. So at least I'm higher than the starting one. Actually haven't lost points any single match. I usually always end higher than 9, which is where you start losing points. I think most of the time I'm between 3 and 7, with sometimes going better than 3. But yeah, if you have a Wii U, do yourself a favor and get Mario Kart 8. It's really awesome. And if you do, let me know and maybe we could play together. I don't really have any friends that have the Wii U, so I would be glad to play with some of you. Alright, so those are all the 14 games I have bought. Alright, so these are all the 14 games I have bought in the past 2 months and a half. Like I said, this is the first time I do an ASMR video, so I probably have a lot of things to fix. And also my microphone doesn't have a stand, so I'm just using my camera as the microphone, which kind of sucks because I have a Blue Yeti, so I wish I could use it for this, but I will have to buy a stand first, and which is fine because I already wanted to get one. But yes, please, if you could give me some feedback, I would really appreciate it. If there's things you think I did right, or things you think I did wrong, or that I just didn't do but should have next video, which should be the recent pickups for manga. You kind of have a sneak peek right now. They are the manga that are just piled up on the last shelf floor around here. Those, not the ones in the background, but those in front of them that are stacked up. So yeah, thank you for watching, and thanks to everyone who gives me some feedback. And hopefully I will see you in the next